Reuters, Singapore-based Broadcom Ltd, AVGO.O, is planning to scrap its bid for Qualcomm Inc, QCOM.O, after US President Donald Trump blocked the chipmaker AVGO trademark's proposed acquisition on national security grounds earlier this week, although it will press on with its plan to move its base to the United States, according to sources familiar with the matter. Broadcom AVGO trademark's board was meeting on Tuesday night to formalize its plans, and it could make an announcement as soon as Wednesday, the two sources added. The company will also drop its challenge to Qualcomm AVGO trademark's board, the people added. Broadcom will continue with its plan to redomicile to the United States, a move that will cost it about $500 million a year under a higher tax rate, the sources added. Being based in the United States as opposed to Singapore will allow Broadcom to make what it believes will be acquisitions of U.S. companies that will not fall within the jurisdiction of the Committee on Foreign Investment in the United States, CFIUS, which scrutinizes deals for potential national security concerns. Broadcom and Qualcomm could not be immediately reached for comment. Dead deal. Trump signed an order late on Monday to halt what would have been the biggest ever technology deal on concerns that a takeover of Qualcomm by the Singapore-based company would erode the United States' AVGO trademark lead in mobile technology and give China the upper hand. The deal, spearheaded by CEO Hock Tan, would have created the world AVGO trademark's number 3 semiconductor company with a leading market share in smartphones, car electronics, and industrial Internet devices. Analysts said Broadcom can still build heft through smaller deals. And it could have an easier time buying US targets if it goes through with plans to redomicile in the United States. Tan has already turned AVGO, a small chip maker with a market value of $3.5 billion in 2009, into a more than $100 billion company. Tan bought California-based companies Broadcom for $37 billion in a leveraged deal in 2015 and Brocade Communications in a $5.5 billion deal 2 years later. San Diego-based Qualcomm evolved from a U.S. military aerospace contractor to become the dominant player in wireless radio technology over the past 2 decades, with its chips used in half of all smartphones. It fended off antitrust concerns around the globe over its intellectual property strategies, taking the biggest share of wireless royalties in the 3G and 4G eras and getting a head start on next decade AVGO trademark's 5G era, which promises to embed wireless connections in cars, factories, homes, and cities. Smaller bites. Broadcom now has ample firepower for smaller deals, with about $11 billion in cash and the potential to generate nearly $9 billion in annual free cash flow, analysts estimate. CFIUS, which raised concerns about the Qualcomm deal with Trump, listed the highly leveraged nature of Broadcom AVGO trademark's bid for its larger rival as a major concern, coupled with the risk of the U.S. losing mobile technology leadership. Broadcom had plans since last year to relocate its legal headquarters to the United States, avoiding the need for a CFIUS review. AVGO, or if Broadcom completes its redomiciling in the US in a way that extinguishes any non-US ownership or control, then I think they can open the door to many, if not all, acquisitions. They would effectively no longer be subject to a CFIUS-initiated review or investigation, AVGO said Guillermo Christensen, a lawyer who works on CFIUS issues at Brown Rudnick in Washington. AVGO, but that really hinges on completely severing the foreign ownership connection, AVGO, he said.